Howdy folks, welcome back to Vintage Story. We're going to be entering the Bronze Age today. It's exciting times. We're all the way up into September. Quite a bit of time has passed. Been working on the base and doing various things, making food. And also, let me show you on the map here. I went down and found some tin. Finally, we have tin. So I might have mentioned it when we took this trip down this island. On the way back, I went and prospected here. Found a pretty good hit on cassiterite. So high cassiterite. So I ended up taking a trip, I think it was a couple days ago in game, down here. I did a little more prospecting. I prospected over here. I found a cave. Way back in this cave, there's some ruins that I need to go revisit at some point. It's pretty deep in there, so I got to be careful. I made a little line cabin on this island here. So I was doing some prospecting, and here it was just kind of decent. It was a little lower, so I went over to this island and got not only ultra high sphalerite, but high cassiterite with a little higher percentage. So I tunneled down. There's a lot of caves under here, so I had to kind of dodge caves, but I ended up finding some tin ore, and I think there's a bunch more over here. So we'll be going back there at some point. But I made it out of there. I think it was it 42? Got 36 there. No, it was a whole stack. That's right. It was 64. I think 60, something like that. That's charcoal. So yeah, whatever 28 and 36. 64. I think it ended up being just a full stack. So I'm going to make 1,800 units of tin bronze. Doesn't really take a whole lot of the tin. We've got plenty of copper. So let me quit yakking. I think 5 should do it. And we're going to go ahead and just enter the Bronze Age. So I've got my anvil mold, because we can cast a bronze anvil. The higher tier anvils, you actually have to make the pieces through smithing and then hot weld them together. So we're going to do a anvil, a pickaxe, a hammer, and then a helve hammer, and then whatever else we got left, we'll just turn into ingots. That is the plan. Rift activity is high, and it's coming on dark, so probably going to be a little dangerous out here. But what can I show you? I went ahead and got another smoker made, and while I was gone, sorry, I heard something. While I was gone, we got some smoked meat. Go ahead and pull that out. Oh, there it is. It's over there. So darkness has fallen. I want to get a windmill built. I got big plans for the winter time, but I've also done a bunch of hunting. So I got some more meat built up. That's where this meat came from. You get that put in the cellar. We've got a bunch of smoked red meat. I ended up killing I think 4 rabbits, a pig, a deer, and eventually a bear. I did get eaten by I think it was a brown bear. I left the marker up here. You died here. So, funny story. I kind of wish I'd been recording, but I wasn't recording. I had a bear trap out. Remember the copper bear trap I made many episodes ago? Well, I put that out, and I saw a bear over there, so I put it out. I baited it with some pig meat that I had, and waited for Mr. Bear. He eventually ended up in the trap, I think the next day, or maybe even the day after that. And I went over to finish him off, because when it traps him, it just traps him there. It doesn't kill him. It just injures him. So I threw a bunch of spears at him. I filled him full of arrows. He just wouldn't die. And what I didn't realize is they can break out of traps. He broke out of the trap, chased me down, and killed me. So I came back, and I didn't get that bear, but I got a black bear. So we got a bunch of bush meat jerky now. And some hide. We've got some things processing over here. Used up a bunch of lime water. Those are... I don't know if I'm going to have any more large. Oh, right, that's prepared. Gotcha, never mind. Lost my train of thought. So moving those through, I've made some oak bark baskets from all the oak bark we had, because you can actually use the oak bark to make tannin, which is nice. So lots and lots to do. Anywho, let's see how this is doing. This guy, that's a lot of metal. It's going to take a lot more charcoal. So let's just get that added. And in fact, I'll grab this other stack in case I need it. So lots been happening. You might notice the stone floor here. I'm going to plan to replace the floor of the smithy with clay stone cobblestone. So I'm going to have to get some more of that at some point. Just kind of sprucing things up a little bit. I've replaced these stairs here. You can see this is all now chert cobblestone. So just making the smithy a little more permanent looking, I guess. So this is now the butchering room. I've kind of redone this old cellar a little bit. We now have 4 hooks instead of 2. Got the buckets there. I've got a whole bunch of blood. I'm not sure we're going to actually use it for sausage, but it's there. And then this is where I'm keeping the hides until they're ready to be processed upstairs. So just making some tweaks here and there. I have been busy. Haven't necessarily had a lot of time to record or thought it was that interesting. But I was looking. All right, you are about halfway hot. I'll go ahead and give you 6 more. Another thing I need to do this winter is get some more charcoal made. I've got 1 row out of 3 in the charcoal kiln out there. Need to do a bunch of tree chopping. So looking forward to getting some bronze finally. Good old 10 bronze. So somebody did mention in a comment, and I'd forgotten, you can make I've got some gold and some silver. I think you can actually make a black bronze with that. That's sulfur, that's not gold. I don't know that I have enough to do that. I do have a little bit of copper and or a little bit of silver and gold to go with copper. Man, this is taking forever. So what else have I got to update you on? Not too much. I've been kind of debating on turning off the temporal storms. They're just kind of boring. But I don't know. We'll leave them on for now. I go to my little hidey hole. Once we get some better armor and weapons, I might stay out and try to kill some of the dudes. There's kind of mixed information on whether you get loot from them dying in my like fire trap versus going out and killing them. I've heard it both ways. So I don't know if there's an official source somewhere. I'd be glad to look at that. The anecdotal evidence points in both directions, that you get worse loot or you get the same loot if you kill them in a trap. Thought about making a prospecting pick, but I think we'll just do copper for that. Tell you what, I'm going to put a break in here. This will eventually heat up. We'll do some casting. They say the watched pot never boils. Does the watched crucible never finish? Oh, we're losing temp. We got 1 more charcoal. Should push it over the edge. Had a little bunch on some of the smoked red meat. But since I died, it reset all my stats over here, so I've been working on getting them back up. And I needed the protein, so chow down a little bit of that. Hey, there we go. All right. Need 900 units in here. Takes a little while to pour. I got all my friends outside there. They're excited. Like, yeah, bronze. I need a hammer. Yeah, sure, why not? There we go, and we got, what do we have left in here? 400 units, so 4 ingots worth. A lot of growly dudes outside. Yeah, let's be careful not to step on any of that. Get you back in there. And then we just need to let that cool. I'm going to get over here, and then I think I'm going to make a run for the house. We'll let this cool. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get... I'll just put this on in case we take a hit. I had to make a new hat a while back. But, well, I didn't make a new one. You can repair it with firewood. Which is nice. A little munch on the meat here. Now that everybody's over at this side, we're going to make a run for the house. Whee! Oh, right through the rift. Ta-da! Alright, we made it. Took a little bit of a beating there on the roof, but that's okay. What else do we have in here that's going on? We made the sink. We got that going. We'll put this meat in the cellar. I do get all the bottle racks made. So we have lots of bottles. Those are empty. I think I showed this off with the signs and whatnot. I got the other 2 signs made. This is all nice and organized now. So we'll put this in the meat container. I do have some of the offal if we want to make some sausage. I do need to clean that, so we need to go find a barrel. Got my charcoal still with me. But yeah, we've got 6 bottle racks all full of different kinds of juices, and they're like curing towards something. I don't know what they're curing towards, but they're curing. We have more juice than I know what to do with. So I'm going to actually take this barrel upstairs and we're going to clean the offal in it. Offal? I'm not sure how you say that. Those are coming along cured as well. We'll see what that cures into. I don't know if it cures into like a kind of berry wine or what. But, we need to eat up this food. It's about to spoil. I guess I made too much at a time. So let's go do a little bit of chores here during the night while that stuff cools off. Oops. Meant to close the door. I've got these 2 barrels. Oh, I already had this one doing. Never mind. Forgot I had this one up here. Alright, so I need 4 liters of water in there. So I don't need the barrel. We can throw that back where it was. I will need the bucket, and I believe it is shift. No, we turn the tips back on. No, it's control to put. I always get that mixed up. Alright, so I'm going to open... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, so there's no water in it, and then 1, 2... Oh, it tells you at the top. We're good. And then seal. And then that'll clean those up, and we can make sausage with it if we want to. Alright, done with that bucket. I did get, I don't remember if I mentioned it in the video, I did get all the logs cleaned up. That's where that bark came from. Yeah, the friends are at the front door. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the night. I think we may be able to harvest some stuff from the garden. Some of it's close anyway. See, all the logs are all peeled. It looks nice. So let's just take a little nap here real quick. Try to hit shift about 5:30-ish. There we go. And then we'll pop out of bed around 6:30. No, 7 o'clock. All right. It kind of keeps going for a bit, so. Ah, beautiful day. Yeah, I'm not sure if all that flax is ready or not. Some of the stuff's ready to harvest. I'm hoping these cabbages get done soon. I want to build up my cabbage seed. And then I'm going to let it go fallow over the winter, I think, would be the plan. But we have a ton of grain, so I think we're good on food. And with all the juice and stuff, we're going to be in better shape this winter for keeping our juice up. Rift activity is calm, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. We'll put it back on the stand. So if you do crouch and control, then put it back on the stand. All right, you're at that door. Guess I could kill him, but they usually don't drop anything interesting. Ooh, berries. Let's hop back in here, and then we can put the charcoal back. Put it down there. How are we looking? All right, it is cold. Excellent. But can I just pick that up? I can. Cool. So now we have a bronze anvil. And I'm thinking I might turn this old kitchen into the Hellhammer room. But I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to actually just set this here for now. Maybe. There we go. It's a little too close. We can pick up these guys. We got some ingots. Can I set those with the copper? No, they have to be separate. All right. Those back. Grab all these guys. Those I'll just leave out. And storing my big molds in here. Throw this in the cellar. Throw that in there for now. It'll last a little longer. And I need to do some more hunting as well, because I don't have a ton of fat. And we're going to need a lot of fat to build axles and windmill parts. But let's build some tools, shall we? Got some sticks over here. So now we have a 10 bronze pickaxe. And we'll have a 10 bronze hammer. We got our elf hammer head, which I'll just stick down. Very cool. I think I'll leave the hammer here. And I assume that'll be better to use for smithing iron. I don't know if it takes more durability the harder the metal you use. I don't remember how that works. And we'll take the pickaxe back over, and I need to get my bowl back. What did I put my bowl somewhere to wash it off. I think, because I put it in the rot basket. Because when I went down to get the tin, I took a bunch of food with me and it spoiled like really quick. I don't know why that was. It's fresh for another 6 hours. My bowl is in here. I need to get the rotten food out of it, which I think I can do in there. Yep, there we go. And that's still sealed, so we'll just stick the rot back there. Same with this crock. It went bad, so throw it in the water. Think that's how you get it out? It works the same? Yeah, it works the same as a bowl. Throw it in the water and let it wash itself, basically. And as you can see, we're getting a little low on food. I need to get this food eaten up that's going to go bad. So that's only good for another little bit. I'm going to put this barrel back in the cellar, and then we're going to go check on our crops. There, we got lots of juice. Good for another week or so. like to eventually get all that packed dirt replaced with stuff. Especially this. I need to find some more aged chert ashlar blocks. I need to find some more ruins that has this in the chert biome. Haven't had any luck so far. Alright, what do we got that's ready to go? Looks like a lot of stuff's ready to go. Good deal. A little more spelt. And, oh good, the cabbage is ready to go. Excellent. So I probably should have just grabbed the scythe, but... that is mature. Oh, it's different colors, but they're both mature? Interesting. So yeah, let's go grab the scythe. We'll just harvest everything. It's just about broken, but see if he'll get one last harvest. Makes it so quick. Not quite done, but we'll get a seed out of it. And we're already full up. Nice. Okay, let's go empty out. Probably shouldn't get in the habit of leaving that open. Let's just drop off the seeds. That'll help quite a bit. And we've also got the pickaxe, which we'll throw up there. Gives us a little bit of room. I got this grass. Didn't actually end up throwing that in there, but that's okay. So much flax grain. Pull up again. Wow. I should have thrown a backpack on. Alright, well, let's dump off the seeds. We can turn this into twine. I think I can put over here. I guess we'll have to go throw this in the cellar. Alright, we got flax, not quite full, so we'll throw that in there. And then we got, oh, that's all rye. Okay, cool. Oh, it was the rye that was full. Do we have some spelt? Yeah, a little bit of spelt. I need to make a bunch of flour. Beans, we'll throw the beans in there. Don't have any carrots. All we have left is cabbage, turnips. Turnips in there. Parsnip, onions, cabbage. Stack those all together. Doesn't matter. And we got a little bit of rye in here, so that's our overflow. I need to get to grinding. 6.3 years. About the same, whether it's flour. Alright. I believe when you bake the bread, it lasts quite a long time. Okay, the grass must have been full, so we'll put the grass there. I've got so many tools. There, now we can carry a little more. Alright, to the harvest. So, we should be able to get all this. Oh, we got a little bit left along there. So is it just 3 wide? Yeah, so we got to get these little edge pieces. Gotta love the sound. Sound of sweet success. A horse head growing in there. We're going to be full up again here. It's nice we got a second flax harvest in. So we should have plenty of linen, which is great. And there we go. I believe we are full up. Convert some of these guys over. Take up a little less room. And something I haven't really got to yet this season is animals. We need to figure that out. There are some pigs still over there to the north. I just really haven't put any effort into capturing them because I know the bears are nearby. So we'd have to make whatever animal enclosure we make bear proof. So something to think about. But we're going to be okay. We got plenty of food. We really need fat is the main thing to do some of the mechanical stuff I want to do. And I need to look. I don't know if like we can use some of the oils with the mods we have now to do anything different. Probably worth a look into that. All right, now our flax is full up. What else we got here? Mostly just cabbage. So, cabbage. A dozen cabbage now. Then our miscellaneous container just grabs everything else. Oh, we got one little flax left here. So got a little bit of durability left on that side, so that is good. And we're doing really well in the seed department. Also, I've got a bunch of earthworm castings and I got some compost to get our soil going next spring. But I'm just going to let it set fallow the rest of the year over the winter. And just let it do its thing and regain its potency. And I need more chests. I need to clean this out. I also collected a bunch of cattail roots. I want to plant some cattails. I want to make like a little pond here around the house. And so that's why I've got the cattails there. Decorate that up. Brown coal. Speaking of brown coal, I was over here I'd ran by this cave a few times, never really looked down in there. If I look down in there, I can see brown coal. What looks like brown coal. So we need to investigate that at some point. There's tons and tons of stuff to do. I probably should get a linen chest together because we're getting kind of crowded here. Could take the peat out. I can move you over to woodcraft. Put this altar down somewhere just for decoration. There we go. It's a little tight, but we got it. How are we looking over here? We have 10 fat, and that's all we have. In there, I think I've got horsetail. Yeah, I've got horsetail in there. Put the grass in there. Still got some stuff on me. We can put you in there. Chalk I can take over and put somewhere. Peat we can lean up or pile up. I'll put it here by the soil for now. And chalk goes in the other building. What's this altar look like? I picked that up in a ruin, I think, somewhere. What if we just set it here? Could put some stuff on it. I'll figure out some place to put it. But I need to get my regular stuff back that I keep in my inventory. So let's grab... Come on. Let's grab these guys. And I want my ladders. And another day is drawing to a close. Time flies. It's going to be winter here again before too long. Some berries to munch on. So yeah, lots to do. I think I'll call that an episode here. I've got a container of chalk here. I'm going to put that... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Put that in there. And yeah, I got some more leather working I got to work on. Always stuff to do here in Vintage Story. But I thank you, as always, for watching. And we'll continue next time in another adventure. Take care. And bye-bye.